All right, we're live here. Let's do the usual share this thing out. Maybe. There we go. All right, trying to get this thing shared quickly here. Hopefully that works. Hit the Twitch. All right, let's see if that works here. All right, back to the Vader inks here, or pencils rather. So where are we? Thursday morning now. Yeah, so it's Thursday. Means Thursday night throwdown tonight. 8 p.m. Eastern over on Riding Fike and the Haslam production pages. So come join us. We'll be working on some commissions and whatnot this evening. Hey, Andre. How goes it? Trying to get this pencils finished on this for tonight, so Ronnie and I can work and chat this evening, and we got special guest Kevin Meinert coming on, talk about Poe Macabre Master. He's gonna be joining us, I think at like 8:30 tonight. Another day, another dollar. You know how we roll. Exactly. Oh yeah, you gotta come by tonight. Join us on the Thursday night throwdown because it's Rodney's birthday. We gotta do some birthday celebration stuff tonight. Morning, Russell. Andre says, "Sup, Paco?" I was just talking about the excitement of joining us for Thursday night throwdown tonight because it's Rodney's birthday. Gonna have to have some special celebratory birthday something going on this evening. Tammy sketch off in celebration. Rodney is 69 again, 68 with Tammy. Oh, Lord. You guys are going to get us in a lot of trouble. I don't know. I was thinking we got to at least do like a birthday celebratory shot. I don't know. I'm not sure I wanna draw Tammy for Rodney's birthday, but I don't know. See if I can come up with something tonight. I got to try to draw a couple pages today. Project I'm working on is a little bit tighter deadline than I anticipated, so I'm trying to work my way through it as diligently as possible. Hey, what do you know? That kind of looks like a Darth Vader helmet. Oh no, Russell, that's not good. Russell, throw the link in there, dude. It looks like you and Andre are the only two folks watching, so I don't know if I'm gonna give you much promotion, but throw it in there anyway. Folks, go back out. Go back. Russell's project. Jeez, I can't talk straight this morning. Xeno Nanite Titan over on the Kickstarter. Russell's been working on this for a number of years, if I understood correctly, and he's finally making it come to fruition here. So go help a brother out. I believe the project is funded, and they are working on stretch goals. So go give some support. And as I always say, if you can't support it by pledging, give it a share. Put it up on your social media. Put it up on all your social media. Let your friends know. Let your crazy stalkers know. I don't know. Whatever stuff you might have on social media, let them know. Tried getting the video shared out this morning, but I guess nobody wanted to see me draw Darth Vader 3 days in a row. I tried, Russell. I'm trying to get you some promotion here. Russell, I totally know that feeling. That was me on our last Kickstarter campaign. We had more cancellations than any of the previous three. And who knows? I mean, I just had to eventually just learn to just chalk it up to, hey, we're on the old pandy here, and nothing is you can't count on anything, Morning, Husto. How you been? Let's see. TMG Faith, thanks for tuning in. How's it going? Thanks for joining us over on Twitch there. Husto, I appreciate it. Oh, there's a Masterpiece Optimus from Bumblebee. I don't know that I've seen that. I don't have it sitting on my desk anymore, but I did get the 86 Hot Rod. I pre-ordered that when Hasbro announced it. Came in the mail, I don't know, 2 weeks ago now, maybe. My buddy who works at Target, they've got some of the 86 Transformers coming in now, and he's got some Grimlocks there. I'm really tempted. TMG Faith, thank you so much. Got any questions or anything of that nature? Feel free to pop them in the chat or the comments there. So one of my daily warm-up sketches here. I try to do them every morning, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. as long as schedule allows it. Lately, I've been working on catching up on commissions. And then Thursday and Friday evenings, I do a live stream sketch-off battle with my buddy Rodney Fike that we do at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thursdays, Fridays, we do a 30-minute sketch. Kind of duke it out with pencil and paper, and then we dive into working on commissions, things of that nature once the sketch-off battle's done. How long have I been drawing? Professionally, probably close to 20 years now. It's hard to admit. First character that I've drawn, first ever drawing, no idea. I was drawing. You know, my mom gave me some crayons to like keep me occupied, and I think I was like a little under 2 at the time. So I don't remember whatever my first drawing was or first character. I say the first things that I remember drawing were like cartoons I watched on TV. So it was He-Man and Spider-Man, things like that. Hey, feel free to ask questions. That's part of why I do this, and that's why we do the Thursday and Friday stuff. Rodney and I have been trying to work in some like kind of tutorial stuff for the Thursday and Friday stuff. You can follow me on Twitch so you can get the updates on when I go live and stuff. And then my buddy is Rodney Fike, RODNEY FYKE. So we stream on his channels on Thursdays. We stream on my channels on Fridays. And we do we, like I said, we try to work in some tutorial stuff when we do our sketch off battle and stuff. So glad to try to help out. And there's 2 of us. You can pick both of our brains, but feel free to post questions in here. I'll do my best to give you some sort of answer. We have kind of a usual bunch of goofballs, I guess, that come join us, like Andre and Russell are in the comments over on Facebook. Husto's here with us. Yes, it's Vader's saber through the helmet, Husto. Oh, go away. It's a play on Sword in the Stone. So down at the bottom, you can't really see it on camera because it's so light, but it's he who draws the saber shall be the true Sith Lord. So I went for the Emperor's throne room on the Death Star 2 to be more specific. And kind of playing up this idea. That's what the guy that commissioned it wanted. Morning, Jamie. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see. Do I have tips on shading and shadows? I struggle a ton on that. It's really about knowing and understanding light sources. Just a quick example here. I'll show you on a piece of paper here. Like it's always good to do those exercises you might get in art class or seeing how to draw books, things of that nature. But learn all the basics of where your light source is coming in. If your light's coming from this way, this is going to be your lightest. This is going to be mid. This is going to be your darkest. And that works. You can do the thing with the ball. You can do it with the cylinders. Learning how to shade these properly will teach you how to, properly shade like an arm. So hopefully that helps. It's really about studying light. Study photos, draw from life. Try to pick apart what other artists are doing that maybe you follow, and see everybody's approach. I don't know if it's the greatest way to learn how to do it, but I read, I think from an artist like in an interview one time that was something along the lines of like when you're first starting out, learn how to cover all your stuff from a light source in one direction. Say maybe it always comes from the left. Learn that inside and out. Just practice just doing that. Then reverse it. Go to the right, and then start working in all the other stuff like lighting from below, lighting from above. And I know there's tons of stuff you can find on resources like Pinterest, for example, is great because you can save it, without having to like use up hard drive space. Just save images on drawing light sources, painting light sources, things like that. Struggle with it doesn't matter who you are. I feel like hands are always a struggle. Sometimes like coming up with different ways to do storytelling in a comic page gets to be a little difficult, especially when you're kind of doing a lot of the same stuff over and over. But it's just always about kind of understanding the figure and trying to figure out different camera angles, things like that. And some of those camera angles can be tricky to capture how a figure looks. But it all comes with practice and understanding how the forms work and breaking stuff down. Sometimes, taking photos of myself doing something, using a mirror to figure out how to post stuff, action figures, all those things. What feature do you enjoy drawing the most? I don't know. I guess eyes. That's usually what I'll doodle in my sketchbook when I'm trying to figure out, like, say, an emotion for a character or trying to get the look of a character down. It's usually where I start. So that's probably, I guess, would be what I enjoy drawing the most. Who's just says Bad Batch series on May 4th. I saw the figures yesterday and I saw the announcement for Bad Batch. I'm looking forward to that. Advice I wish somebody gave me when I started. To draw more, practice more. I don't think I could get enough of it, basically. So if I would have had somebody that kind of explained that to me and showed me a little bit more of those ropes, I think I would have, appreciated that a lot. Maybe more so than I would have at the time. And if you're trying to practice every day, that's good. I always have a sketchbook. I always do a quick little warm up sketch, get the arm worked up, get the hand going. Like today, for example, I did a couple little doodles in my sketchbook, which I'll show you. Trying to figure out some ideas for some future stuff, some commissions I've got. You can see that was the first sketch I did for this commission. And I turned off the autofocus, but man, it does not seem to want to focus on stuff at all. Yeah, there's a little sketch I did for this. Guess maybe I am going to have to turn the autofocus back on. Tips for drawing hair. Again, kind of doing the whole life study. Like if there's particular artists you like the way they render hair, study that. It's all about learning how to break it down into shapes. Say if you're drawing woman with long hair, split it up into different shapes. It was something I picked up from the behind the scenes stuff on Little Mermaid. They broke her hair up into 4 shapes, something like that, and each shape moved. But then you break it down further, like add those little wisps of hair coming in and out, and and study how the light should be, because where there's going to be more light in the hair, you're going to see less details. Where you've got shadows, that's where you're going to see, all the fun little, ins and outs of hair, where it's like laying over top of each other and different shadows, things like that. Excuse me. Tips on drawing male anatomy. Again, always goes back to the study, learn to draw from life. I don't have the book in front of me. Right off to the side, I'll grab it real quick because I'm kind of done with pencils on this. Look up the artist Andrew Loomis and study his different books that he's got. I think he put the books out in the 1940s, I believe, and they're great. They're still like the go-to for drawing the figure, drawing like understanding human anatomy, things of that nature. I'll type it in the comments here. Look this guy up. So look up Andrew Loomis. Pick up. You can get his books on PDF online. Look up Save Loomis, and there's PDFs of all of his books that he put out. And then also get yourself this book or find an online version of it. Figure Drawing, Design, and Invention by Michael Hampton. He breaks down every single bit of anatomy piece by piece, so you can learn how to do it by piece, and then bring it together. And there you go. Male anatomy of the torso. He's got it kind of color coded. But it just, again, comes down to like understanding the figure. And, if you want to get like some really good figure stuff, if you're into comic books and, something you want to do, how to draw comics the Marvel way. But again, find the tools that work for you to break down the figure. If you're drawing a male torso, typically you want to think of wider shoulders, skinnier waist. So you got the chest, the rib cage, abs, the obliques. You got the ribs and the can't remember what these things are called right now. But learn all those things and how they work, how they flow. Like, raised arm, this muscle kind of contracts and gets skinnier, whereas it's relaxed. It's much wider, broader down here. So I mean, there's all sorts of like little tips and tricks you can learn, but those are my go-to references of like artists to follow and learn from. And again, just looking at actual photos. Yeah, and practice poses. Break them down into little figures and just draw a bunch of them. Again, I think you'll find Andrew Loomis's figure drawing, for all it's worth, to be very beneficial. Practice all the exercises in it. How do you know how far to space the eyes? Well, the head is typically, I believe, 5 heads wide. So in between the eyes should be an eye width. So if your eye is that wide, there should be one in the center that comes down. That tells you how wide the nose is going to be in most cases. Now, obviously, there are folks that have much wider noses. There are folks that have much skinnier noses. But typically, you're going to have that. And then basically a half eye width on each side. Ears. So check those out. Check out those resources like I mentioned. I'm about hitting my 30-minute mark here, so unfortunately I'm going to have to check out of here so I can get back to working on drawing some pages so I can keep up with this deadline. Thanks so much for tuning in. TMG Faith, thanks so much for the great questions. Again, you can come back and join Rodney and I tonight. There you go. Andre's head is 4 eyes wide, 17 eyes tall. So not everybody's head's going to be shaped exactly the same. These are basic guidelines. You can always play with it and distort, abstract, all those different shapes and whatnot. Again, tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Come back and join Rodney and I, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll throw Rodney's name in here. Look him up on the Twitch, because we'll be on his channel tonight and we'll be back on my channel tomorrow. You can follow us on all our social media, which is up on the screen for my accounts right now. Hopefully you can come back, join us, ask questions. We're going to have special guest Kevin Meinert telling us about Poe Macabre Master issue 2 on Kickstarter. And there's Andre tagging Rodney as well. Glad I could help out. Thanks again, Jamie, Andre, Russell. Thanks, guys. Have a great rest of the day. Hopefully we'll catch y'all back here tonight. Thanks so much, everybody. Catch you on the next one.